What's going on, y'all? Thanks a lot for joining another episode of James Pickin' Brains. As you know, one of the most common questions that we get asked is, hey guys, can I pick your brain? So we're going to flip the script and we're going to turn the tables right now, and we're the ones that are picking the brains. So I'm really pumped about this one. The one and only Morgan J Ingram is joining us on James Pickin' Brains. Morgan, welcome to the show, buddy.
What's going on, man? I'm super excited to be here.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, so this is actually straightforward. Don't overthink these. I have 6 questions. Here we go. The first question, routine is important for every sales professional. What's your average day look like?
As of late, what I've done is in the morning, I don't immediately go for my phone. I have a journal that I write 3 things I'm grateful for, what my main goal that I want to accomplish for the day, and then the 3 targets that I want to get done. And then I do a visualization exercise. I got this from Mel Robbins. And it's basically just like, what do I want my day to look like? Like, yep, I did really well in that call. I did really well in that training. I had a really good conversation with John or James or all the other people that are on our team. And just visualizing what I want for the future. Then, depending on the day, normally I'll go and work out. When I come back, then breakfast. If it's Monday, it'll be Muffin Monday. Then I'll pray, meditate, and then I'm off to the day. So normally, around that time, it's like 8, 9 o'clock. So from 8 to about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, it's calls, social, making content, following up on deals. And then from there, it pretty much is downtime because I believe, especially in sales, you need some type of escapism. Mine happens to be video games. That's where I get my release, and everybody's different. So
it sort of gives you that after work out. And you mentioned something about having to decompress, which leads really well into my next question. Every salesperson struggles with work-life balance. I know there's like a huge population of people out there that's called bullshit on work-life balance. I personally have worked my job into my everyday life and routine. What are your thoughts on work-life balance as somebody that is hardcore out there for everybody?
So I was actually telling my friends about this the other day, and they were just like, oh, you need balance, you need balance. I was like, no, it's never balance, it's flow.
Yeah.
What I believe in is in a flow state.
Yeah.
Because I never turn it off. I'm just not actively doing something about it, but I'm always thinking about prospecting. I'm always thinking about brand. I'm always thinking about content, public. I'm always thinking about that. This is who I am. I can't not think about that. But I will turn it away to not have that conversation with you, but it's always on, if that makes sense there. I'm always in a flow state because I'm always prepared for that moment because that's who I am.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a great way to go, man. I like the way you say that. Like, you don't believe in work-life balance. You prefer the word flow. That's solid. A good start everybody has to their day, right? Like, a good start is definitely important. It gets the momentum going. It gets you moving. What's the thing that you've accomplished? What have you done before 9 a.m. every day?
Yeah, so it goes back to that morning routine. So one thing that I used to do is I immediately grab my phone, answer emails, start working because I was like, I don't want to waste any time. That's used to be me like 2.5 years ago. And then about a year ago, I realized that why am I rushing? Now I subtly got into the journal thing, but before I would just like take like 30 minutes, meditate, take it easy, work out, whatever, and I ease into it. So now with the journal, it's completely changed everything. Just waking up and being grateful about what's happening in your life gives you a different perspective and it slows things down. And I come to work with so much intention and focus. I'm way more productive by taking that hour or 2 to do that morning routine than me jumping right into it. And it's been a crazy difference. And I feel it, and I have not felt better than I do now ever since I started this one.
Yeah, easily. I love it. I love it. Changing the game, man. That's it. If you haven't made that big shift in your morning routine, Morgan's a testament, right? So make that shift, figure out what you got to do different. All right, Morgan, last question, and then we'll let you go. Everybody has influencers that have made them the person that they are. Who are your influencers, the people that make Morgan who he is?
The thing is, I have people that I model myself after based on their framework. So first and foremost, that's Gary Vaynerchuk. I watched this video when I got sent to in college, and I just heavily resonated with him. And so everything he says, I listen to with great heed because I know that everything I've done that he said, I've seen success from it. So I model a lot of myself after Gary. Another person, if you follow me, you know this Travis Scott. And he's willing to break the mold of what a traditional track or anything is like. And I'm the same way. I like to break the mold of what's happening, still give you that advice, but do it a little bit differently. Another person, rest in peace, was Kobe Bryant. I was able to adopt that Mamba mentality and a lot of the stuff that I even do today when it comes to business and continuously just putting myself out there. He was the staple for that. And we didn't really have anyone else growing up that was like that. And so that piece to me was just incredible. Another model, Deion Sanders. To me, he is the embodiment of confidence in the most professional manner. Last but not least, model is my dad. My dad, for me, has been incredible because he's willing to give me the real advice that I always need. And I would definitely put John in there as well. They're always willing to give me that real advice when I need it. And sometimes I can get, caught up and overthink things, and they can bring me back to be like, no, Morgan, focus on these things. You gotta prioritize. And I need that because sometimes I can get all over the place.
That's a great way to wrap it up. All right, Morgan. Well, thanks again for coming on the show. I want to thank everybody out there. If you want to be on James Pickin Brains, you know how to reach me. Look me up. Look up the hashtag #SayWhatSales. Remember, if you're a salesperson, we're the same person.